The
presence of the National Marine Park of Zakynthos on the island of Zakynthos is extremely important for the protection of the Caretta sea turtle, because as we know, it is an endangered species. In Zakynthos, during the summertime, about 50% of the Caretta Mediterranean sea turtles lay their eggs there. This is the reason why the National Marine Park of Zakynthos is so important for this species protection.
The possibility of an accident, of an oil spill, might have irreversible consequences to the marine ecosystem and marine life, not only into the sea, but on the beach as well, where the turtle nests are located, because Laganas Beach is one of the most important nesting areas in the Mediterranean, so we might have serious consequences on the nesting process.
The island of Zakynthos, with its beaches which are used as nesting habitat by the Caretta loggerhead turtles, was the location chosen for the 5th Steering Committee meeting of the Argomarine project. The partners gathered to discuss the goals already reached, to work out unresolved problems, and to establish the schedule for the final work unit. During those days, the team also performed some tests in a nearby bay.
Okay. Bye.
These tests mainly serve to verify the marine currents estimation system, which also relies on floating buoys.
So we deployed some drifting buoys. The objective of these drifting buoys is to be launched whenever an oil spill is found, and it allows us to track the oil spill from satellite. The information that we receive from these buoys can then be used in numerical models in order to be able to validate the numerical model's prediction of the oil spill positions in time.
For each tracking point, we received by satellite also information besides the latitude and longitude of the buoy. For each point, for example, we have information about the time in which the data was acquired, and about, for example, the temperature on the sea surface.
Warning lights.
Other tests were performed to evaluate the alert system for oil spills. It takes advantage of data coming from optical sensors mounted on an airplane.
We are taking measurements of radiance from the sea surface and at various points. And initially, because we want also the reflectance measurements, we have initially to take a measurement from this surface that is total reflects all the light, and then a measurement from the sea surface, and then the ratio of these two measurements give us the reflectance of the seawater. And we need it because we have a spectral signature for each point, and from the spectral signatures are very representative of the optical properties of the water, and so from these optical properties we can get information on substances and other phenomena that appear on the sea surface.
This program, Argomarine, was really for us very important from the beginning, and that's why we wanted to participate, is that it will give us the opportunity to deal with how to prevent the potential pollution of the marine area and be able to react very quickly. And this is the point. We need such a program and such a tool in order to be efficient and not to lose time, because we won't have time, and we know that, especially during the summertime, where all the turtles are in the Bay of Laganas all together, and you can understand that spill oil could be disasters.
The organization of the whole event, which include the steering committee meeting, the test exercise experiments, but also gave us the opportunity to disseminate our work until the end of the second year of the project, and especially focusing in local services and, of course, in the wider audience of a public audience.
This second Argomarine test here on the Zakynthos Island can be considered as successfully concluded. Results are surely positive. We have integrated all data from satellite, airplane, buoys and network of volunteers into the central elaboration data unit, what we call the Marine Information System. This was the second step of the project at the end of the second year, so we can be considered as result as successfully accomplished. So we are happy for that. That's also because of the technical difficulties of the thing itself.